What's up guys, Presley Yong here, back for another video, and today I'm doing my front-facing camera so you know what it looks like for me in front of the camera. And today Apple actually released iOS 14.6 to the iPhone, and finally it's actually official update. So usually I do not install the beta updates on this iPhone, that's why I don't make those videos on the beta updates. I try my best to do on the iPadOS, but iPadOS there's not much feature about it, so I can't do it. So I wait until the official release is, and if it's iOS, like if during WWDC iOS 15 beta, I will try to install if I want to, and if it's very bad I might stay behind. But I will talk about what it will have inside the beta on his iPhone even without installing. I know what feature it is, so those who install it, you can see it what feature it has in the future. Not only that, Apple actually, like a few days ago, they actually released iOS 14.7 beta 1 as well. But in this video, we got focused on iOS 14.6. So not only did Apple also release iOS 14.6, they also released the iPadOS 14.6 as well, as I will do that in the next video as well. So today we're going to cover iOS 14.6 first, and the next video will be on iPadOS as 14.6. So let's get into the video right now. Alright, so go back to my rear camera. So here is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So the size of this iOS 14.6 is around 890 megabytes depending what device you are using. If you haven't updated, let's say you come with 14.4, 14.2, the gigabyte may be very like a large storage because you didn't upgrade it to the software before. If you came for iOS 13, that also huge dumply around 3 gigabytes depending what device you're using. So let me show you where is the folder of the software. So this is 14.6. You can see it's 869.1 megabyte, and it's including support on podcast subscription and also release bug fixes on iPhone. So this is the bug fixes. So before we jump into what's the features, we're going to show you how to install iOS 14.6 on your iPhone 12 Pro Max and also their device down to the iPhone 6s. And I will do that now tutorial on the iPad as well on my Tips and Tricks channel for a short video if you want to see it. And I'll put a link in the description below if you want to subscribe to my Tips and Tricks channel. So the first thing you do is just go to the settings and you go general and you go software update, software update. So you see an update right here. If the update is not here, you can just turn on download iOS update and then turn it off again, and then scroll back and then click again, it will still appear. So right now you can see it's 14.6 has been updated, which is obviously the official version. So we want to go click about, and then obviously limited warranty, and then you can see 14.6. You can see the build number is actually 18F72. So this is actually the new build number for iOS 14.6 on the new iPhone. So before I talk about the features, let me put do not disturb in order to prevent any notification appear on the device. As you know, this is my main device, and it will appear notification and it will interrupt, and it will interrupt my videos. So the next one I need to talk about is what's the features inside. Next one, let's talk about podcast. Now podcast is actually a subscription that actually Apple actually introduced the subscription on the podcast, but I think that in our region it's not supported. That's why I cannot show you the feature what's inside the podcast inside, but we can show you what is this. Now next one is AirTag and Find My. I don't own any AirTags, so that's why I cannot replicate this video, but I can talk about what's inside. It shows that lost more option is added to the email address instead of phone number for AirTag My iNetwork accessory. So it seems that when you find your AirTag, you send to your email address, not your phone number. So I think this is actually a pretty secure idea of how you do your AirTags, which is actually great. The next one is AirTag will show partially masked phone number of the owner, which taped with an NFC capable device, which also they don't want to leak out their phone number, or else your phone numbers will get compromised and you are in trouble. Now the next one actually is talking about the bug fixes. Now the first bug fixes is that if you own an Apple Watch, it actually fixes those who wear the mask that the phone still doesn't unlock. It still asks you the password to unlock the Apple Watch. So now Apple in iOS 14.6 actually fixed the issue, which is great. If you want to help out where to enable it, go to settings and go to Face ID. Let me key in password, and it's right here, and you scroll all the way down, and then you can see in my Apple Watch and just turn it on. If that thing is not working, turn off and turn on again, and it will fix the issue. Now the next one, and as I already told you, unlock. Next one is reminder may appear as blank lines, which means that when you key in something, everything blank, and until you reopen the app, everything's back to normal. So now how it works. So call blocking extension may not appear in settings. So if you want to call, if you want to block someone's call, you can find it. I think this one here somewhere, but I think I wouldn't gonna replicate it because call block, or if someone block it, now it's fixed. Also Bluetooth or accessory devices, that's finally Apple actually wants to finally they fix the problem. So if your Bluetooth device says it keep disconnect, and sometimes it happens on my Apple Watch, sometimes it's just us show no or disconnected and ask me to reconnect again, but now it has been fixed, so thank you Apple for doing it. So the lastly is actually talk about iPhone may experience reduced performance during startup. So it means that if you restart your iPhone or you switch on the phone, you feel your phone a bit slow and laggy, but right now I feel no difference at all. Everything is run fast and smooth. Over the settings moves very fast. You go to the App Store is very fast. Closing apps, yeah, it's very fast, so that's good about it. Our performance on iOS 14.6, I use around 5 to 10 minutes. It's very great, but we will see about it 1 week later. I might do a follow-up. Let's hope I will do it. And talk about the battery health. You scroll down, you go to battery, and you go to battery health. You can see my maximum capacity is 200%, but don't care about what percentage it is. It may be inaccurate in the future. Once it appears a service, it means that your phone needs to replace. That's why I can tell about it. So obviously this is the older one, the iOS 14.5, so I can show you the performance overall. But overall, this is very great. Now final thing is that should you install all this device on the device? Actually, I recommend everyone should install even the older device to install 14.6. And but I only allow you guys to install the official version of 14.6, not the beta, not the RCE, which release candidate, and not GM. RC and GM the same thing, but Apple just changed the release candidate instead of Gold Master of the software. So the reason why is that you should let developers test, because developers are actually use the beta to test the apps on a software to update it, just in case there are people who actually installed betas on it. And also, you can install it right now. 14.6 is recommended for everyone to install it. If your phone supports 14.6, good job. Means that you are allowed to install on this device. Now, that's about for iOS 14.6. I will do iPadOS soon in the next video. So be sure to subscribe to our channel, turn the notification bell. I'll see you in the next video.